Today we're going to do the no-sew top. I'm so excited to bring you this project. It's just so much fun. A couple of months ago, I had seen this in a high-end store and I thought, oh my gosh, that's just so cute. And I had taken pictures, and I shop and I take a lot of pictures, but I had kind of forgotten about it. And so I got an email the other day, and it was involving the safety pins, the history of the safety pin and everything. And so I thought about this and I thought, oh gosh, this is perfect. I've got to do it. So I would, and the whole goal of this lesson is to really take you in and recognize that, learn about the safety pin. It's a fascinating history about how it evolved and how it was created. Just got to read it. We're sewers, we use them. This is going to be called the no-sew shirt because we're going to safety pin it together. The whole thing's going to be safety pins. So just let me tell you what I did in prep. I've cut it out, and this fabric is amazing. First off, when I first saw it, it's a sweatshirt fabric is really all it is. It has stretch in both directions, but remember with knits, when we go to fringe them, we want to make cuts in the right direction. Well, the same with this, because what I want to do is I want it to curl. So once I place it together with the safety pins, I'm just going to overlap it and put the safety pins in. I want to give it a little bit of tug, and it's going to curl, and it's going to kind of cover the safety pins and kind of not. This is a very deco look. It's very, it's just, I just love it. So I hope you will too. But like I said, we're not sewing today. I have done a couple things in prep. One of the things I saw is that this little pocket, there's a little pocket that's clipped onto the bottom of the shirt. It's like a little cell phone pocket. It's safety pinned on. But I went ahead, just for security, you could use safety pins around here. I sewed it. So I sewed the two wrong sides together. With the sleeves, I'm going to do safety pins up the sides, and I didn't want us to have safety pins up the side and safety pins on the sleeve. So I sewed that also. So my sleeves, it doesn't mean I won't maybe put a few safety pins there just for looks, but my sleeves are going to have, they're stitched. And then the French dart. I don't want pins accentuating my darts. They're your darts. You can do whatever you want with them. So the French dart I stitched on the machine. So I stitched the sleeve, I stitched the pocket, if that's optional, and then I stitch the French dart. I'm using the sweater set. All I did was cut it 6 inches longer, and what I did is I actually used the fringe at the bottom of the fabric. So the selvage at the bottom, and then the other thing I did is I added 1 inch down the center front, because what I'm going to do is overlap this. And you're only going to have to put up with that noise for a little bit because they're doing construction outside. So I overlapped this. Then what I did is I bought 2 gorgeous safety pins, decorative ones, and I'm going to put one about 6 inches down. And then I'm going to put one at the waist. And those are the only 2 places where the front will be, they're lapping enough. If you do the 1 inch on both sides, they're lapping enough to where it's going to be darling. And then the bottom is going to be open, but that's not a big deal. So this is the beginning of my shirt. You can see it'll open up to like a little V in the beginning. And I'm just going to go ahead and pin the rest together. You know everything I know, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm excited, nervous, who knows. We may love it, we may hate it, but that's just so much fun in sewing. At least it will fit well. All right, I'm just going to keep pinning. I just absolutely love it. I had no idea I would like it this much. You know, today everything kind of rugged, deconstructed, all that look is really popular, and this just so fits in. So safety pins up the side, around the sleeves. You know, I sewed the sleeves. I did put them just at the bottom, just for looks, to kind of just tie it in. I don't know that you need to go all the way up, but again, here's the fun thing with these safety pins. You can do whatever you want. This top pin, I wanted it closed a little more, so I stuck another pin here. But I slip it over my head. I don't take all these pins undone when I put it off and on. Here's my little cell phone pocket. So what I did is, after I put my cell phone in there, I actually just put a pin put a pin right there so to keep it in place, so I can put my money there, my credit cards. I can do all kinds of stuff with it. I just love it, you guys. It's soft, it's comfortable. So you start with this really great fabric that's terrific. You can see it's a nice contrast from outside to inside. It's so cute. Anyway, I hope, let me tell you a little bit about the pins. So I bought kind of bigger pins so that you can see when I was putting them in, I went all different directions. I don't think you can have any pattern to them because I just put them any direction. I'm left-handed, so a lot of them, you know, went that way. But you should be able to go all different directions. And I purposely bought assorted in size so that I would have all kinds of fun, different, weird. Don't make anything too persnickety or too exact. This is not what this top is about. It's about sitting down with a little kid and making a shirt together, making them match. That's what I can see. It's a great project for any age. If you've never sewn before, you don't have to worry about the sewing machine because you don't have to, you know, do a lot on the sewing machine. So just fun. Just have fun with it. The pins will not rust. These are stainless steel pins. I bought from sizes 3 to size 0. So they are different sizes. I used about 100 pins, just so you know that. You can get them at any craft store. They're all over the place. They're even at the hardware store. I actually found some at the hardware store. The decorative ones, you can get other places, but even if they weren't decorative, I don't think it would matter. See, whoop, there's a little gap right there. We're just going to add a little pin to that. So the fun thing is, obviously I want it to be modest. You can make it as modest as possible, as modest as you want it, or don't want it. Your call. There you go. No more gap. All right. Anyway, happy sewing from Silhouette Patterns.